Hello, boys and girls. So today we're going to start with Q, continue on to R, then S. Now, I printed out the paper found on Wonders, the blank lined paper. You're welcome to do this, but you're not required to. However, as your teacher, I thought it would be appropriate to show you the top line, the middle line, and the bottom line. So that's why I did it. You're welcome to do it, but remember it's not required. However, I know that some of you were doing your cursive on blank paper. So if you do have ink and you do seem to have computer paper, use this paper instead because at least you have some lines to guide yourself with. All right, so let's begin with Q. So Q, in some websites, some videos, it's a little out there, but the Q that I want you to do is very simple. It's just a regular Q, like that, okay? I wonder if you could see it. Let me move my camera a little bit so you could see it a little bit better. Okay, maybe here you could see it. That's basically all it is, okay? Just like a regular O, and then add the line. Make sure that the circle touches the top and the bottom lines. All right, now please go ahead all the way to the end of that line and then also continue the Q to the end of this line. Okay, so please, I'm not doing it because this video will be 30 minutes long, but I need you to do it because that's your responsibility. Now, the lowercase q kind of looks like a backwards G, okay? I'll show you what that means. So you start here, you come down, up like that, okay? See how it looks a little bit like a G? Let's start again. Oh, I just realized you guys can't see my hand. Let me see if I can move this. Try to move the camera. Okay, here we go. There you go. Okay. So that's how you do the lowercase q. All right, now let's move down to the R. Move the camera a little bit. Here we go. All right, so the R is very easy to me because my first name begins with an R. So I've been doing it for all of my life pretty much, okay? It's one of my favorite letters. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry that the video looks a little bit blurry. I'm just realizing that. If I move back a little bit, it'd be clear. Oh, I think it worked a little bit. Okay, here you go. Start again. So you do a little curve up from the upper half of the upper half. And you come all the way down. You trace that same line all the way up. Do your little bubble and come down like that. All right, let me just clarify for our viewers that you're going to do the lowercase q all the way to the end. You're going to do another line of the lowercase q all the way to the end. You're going to do the uppercase R all the way to the end, and you're going to do another line all the way to the end. So just because I'm not doing it doesn't mean you don't do it. You must do it too. You must do it in the first place because this is your assignment and I don't want to send it back to you because you didn't finish. All right, trying to make this move back a little bit so that you can see it better. Okay, now let's do the lowercase r. It's a little bit tricky. So lowercase r starts at the bottom. You come all the way to the top, the halfway point, and then at that halfway point, you kind of do like a little slant, and then you come all the way down again. Okay, so the R is a little tricky because it doesn't look very much like the real, the manuscript R. All right. However, you will love it just the same. Okay, so that's the R, the lowercase r. And the lowercase r is an easy cursive letter to connect. As you can see, it's very easy to connect. Please remember to keep the form of the lowercase r, okay? Because there is no use in practicing if you're practicing it wrong. So if you notice that it's starting to look very different than the original one or your best one, take it slow and start again. And another thing I want to say, boys and girls, is that there is a lot of space. I can fit like at least 20. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could fit maybe like 20 in this line. Okay. So don't give yourself that much space, like, because you could fit another R in here, especially if you're having trouble with one of the cursive letters. Okay. And as always, if a cursive letter is in your name, if a letter is in your name, you got to really practice that one. Okay. All right. So I did the whole first line, but of course you're going to do the second line. And this squiggly line is going to represent that you need to practice the cursive letter all the way to the end. All right, here we go, the S. The S could be a tricky one. All right, so the way that we start the S, let me move this down a little bit. No, I think that's good. Okay, so the way that we start the S is we start down here at the very bottom. We're going to go all, let me see. Winnie. Shh, Winnie. Sorry about that, boys and girls. Okay, so we're gonna go from the bottom over here, like a little bit more horizontal, but not really. Okay, and then we're gonna do a circle like this. Okay. Then we're gonna come down. I know, Winnie, you don't like the S either. You're gonna go this way. Shh, no. All right, then we go this way. So now let's try it again, okay? Here we go. Let's try it one more time. Okay, like I said, boys and girls, the more you do it, the better you get at the cursive letters. Okay. Especially if you have an S, a capital S in your name or your last name, you're going to get real good at it, I promise. Okay, so let me just do a little bit more of these since it is a little tricky. So just take a look at it. Notice that they're not all uniform, but they're fine. They look good enough. Okay. All right, so If you want, also, you can look at all of the other videos that I put them on this week's class calendar as well. All right, now with these pages, you need to actually print 2 of them so that you have enough for all 3 letters. So by accident, my printer, for some reason, only printed half of another page. So it worked out perfectly because I could use it for lowercase s. So lowercase s is also a little tricky, just like uppercase s. It's like a baby of the uppercase S. So you start here at the bottom, but you only go halfway. And then the top, you kind of trace it, and then it comes out like this. And then you have the little line so that you can connect it to something else. You could connect it to the next letter. Okay, I hope you can see. All right, here we are again. Okay, so here we go. Start at the bottom, go to the middle, trace over a little bit, come out like a big fat belly, and come out this way. All right, let's try again. And this S is one that you could also connect very easily once you get comfortable. Okay. But for now, you can just do the single ones. It's up to you. I prefer that if you had to choose between connecting it or not connecting it, you would connect it because, ooh, that one's horrible. You would connect it because that's how cursive is really used, okay? And we're gonna practice connecting the letters on Friday when you practice your turn. All right, boys and girls, so that's it. Good job.